These are generic catch-all words to describe actually a wide variety of different chemicals. Kind of like how we say a battery has to have an anode and a cathode, but the exact materials that they're made of can be very different. The combo we're using today is derived from Gaussian princeps, a deep-sea crustacean that naturally glows blue. The only challenge is that these guys wouldn't be particularly happy trapped inside a glow stick or your computer. So instead, the folks from Nyoka Labs take the natural recipe from these guys, and then they get bacteria to fart out those same compounds that are needed to produce the reaction. The first step of this process is locating this chunk of a creature's DNA that is responsible for bioluminescence. To find the specific sequence, you need one protein to separate the two strands of DNA and read a single strand, creating RNA. The RNA is the code that will produce another protein that will execute a function in the cell. When bioluminescence is occurring, you freeze the cell, read the RNA that's floating around in there, and then you try to link it to the function of interest. Once you've figured out what bit of genetic code is responsible for bioluminescence, you order a primer off the internet, which contains short segments of the DNA you need to make copies of, along with DNA segments that are already present in the bacteria. You then take a boatload of the DNA primer and chuck it into this